Story time of how I got lost in a forest in Malaysia in the middle of the night. When I was backpacking Southeast Asia, I stayed at a hostel on an island in Malaysia called Langkawi for a few weeks, and it was honestly the best time until this night happened. One of the volunteers at the hostel asked my roommate and I if we wanted to join him on his sunrise hike, and we were like, of course. And he was like, great, make sure you wear long socks and we leave at midnight. That should have been our first warning sign. Currently 11:30. We're going on a hike at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah,
this
already
is
regretting it.
Fila is not fucking with it.
No, I'm not fucking with it.
I really don't know what we're getting ourselves into, but tonight we are going on a hike. Apparently Amar has done this hike multiple times, so I trust it. We're gonna get 2 hours of sleep in. It's 11:30 right now. We're gonna leave at 1:30, so actually just like 1 hour of sleep. We're getting told different things because I got told to bring a swimsuit because we might be getting in the water. She got told that to wear long sleeves. So I really don't know what's going on. The same person told us two different things. All right, I'll update you in 2 hours. It's 1:30 a.m. We're snacking on some Nutella sandwiches before. You have any words? I thought you weren't gonna wake up.
Me too. I'm regretting this already. I want to go back to sleep. I'm just rubbish. I'm regretting it.
We haven't even left the hostel. This should have been our second warning sign, but even our Uber driver had never heard of anyone doing this hike at night and thought we were crazy. We're on a hike. We're gonna watch the sunrise.
Even this guy thinks we're stupid. That's ridiculous.
The thing was, by this point, I had already done a few sunrise hikes in Asia that start at midnight that were very, very popular for tourists. So that's why I initially wasn't sketched out until we get there and there is absolutely no one.
Welcome, guys.
Looks sketchy as hell. We start the hike and I ask Amar how long the trail is, and he doesn't really give a definite answer. He says, oh, it only takes about 45 minutes to get to the top. And in my head, I'm like, if sunrise is at 6 a.m. and we're starting this at 2 a.m., what are we doing for the next 4 hours if it only takes 45 minutes to get up there? Third warning sign. It did not take 45 minutes to get to the top. It took 45 minutes to get to the start of the trail. So we take a pit stop at our waterfall right before starting, and Amar jumps in the pitch dark. And this is when I slowly started suspecting he was crazy, because ain't no way in hell was I jumping in water that I cannot see. We're currently in the middle of the forest. You can't see because it's too dark, but there's literally a waterfall, creek, falls going on behind me. And Amar is swimming in there by himself. Look at him, he's out there in the water.
Yep, that's
He's
him.
crazy. He says he does this by himself. Like he does this hike by himself. Crazy. I'm a little spooked.
Any regrets so far?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You, any regrets?
Not yet. But I'm the only person in the group who sweats. These people are running. They're not walking. They are running. Huh?
What do you say?
Do you want to go home? No, of course not. Don't be silly.
No, apparently this is...
Oh god, wait, something. I'm itching. Hold on. Yeah.
You put...
Hi.
Do you remember when I said we were advised to wear long sleeves and long socks? Yeah, that's because there were leeches here. And we did not know this until the hike. We're googling about the leeches on Langkawi. Beware of leech-infected jungle. Be careful that leeches aren't attaching themselves to your ankles as you walk through the jungle. Stay on the trail unless you want to spend a night or two sleeping with monkeys. Apparently we're not even halfway through the hike. Like, we still have 40 more minutes of going up. This is just a little pit stop and then we're hiking up to the peak. Like, the hike hasn't even started.
Did you get that? Guys, being happy, boy, really being happy. Yeah. Guys, I'm itching. I don't know if it's paranoia or what's happening, but I'm honestly itching. I think I'm just gonna put my jacket. But it's boiling. That's the problem. I'm boiling. And this girl told me to wear 2 sets of pants. I am sweating because I am fucking wearing 2 pants. Because this one said, "Oh, just wear 2 pants for it." And she's not even wearing 2. In my defense, he said it was gonna be really cold, which we haven't even reached the peak yet, so it could be really cold up there and then you'll thank me. I shouldn't have listened. I'm telling you, I shouldn't have listened to this one. Now I'm scared of leeches. That's the thing. Like, I've already put it inside my head. God will punish
Should we go
you.
down with Amar? It was all fun and games until we get deeper into the jungle and quickly realized we were not alone. All night long, animals kept charging at us, and every time we took a pit stop or a water break, it would make us an easy target for animals to attack. All we could see were black shadows coming towards us, which I'm sure were monkeys. I even fell over once and scraped my hands trying to get away. And then I would notice things occasionally flying across my face super fast. It would whip across and disappear into the trees, and it wasn't until I looked up that I realized these were bats. Here we were hiking in the night in a forest when bats are awake and most active. And then we get lost. Somehow we got off trail and there was no path to follow. The vegetation grew super thick and eventually we reached a part of the forest where everything was literally decomposing. There were mushrooms and fungus everywhere and we were kind of sinking into the floor, making it harder to walk. There was a huge tree blocking the way and I remember stepping onto it to hop over and my whole leg literally sunk right through it. It was right then and there that I knew we were lost. So I tell Amar that I didn't think this was the way and he didn't want to admit that he got us lost. We had no reception to help us, but I knew in my gut that we weren't going the right way. So I tell him I'm not moving forward anymore. So he says, fine, I'm still going up. And poor Phila was stuck in the middle of it. She didn't know whether to keep going up with him or come down with me. And I literally begged her to stay with me. And Amar leaves us. At this point, we were on a steep cliff. So if something were to come at us, we wouldn't be able to run as easy because we were climbing down on our hands. And with our luck, we see red, beady eyes staring at us in the dark. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was so scared and I just accepted my fate because I couldn't run. We were on a steep cliff and I squat down to my knees and I start praying. She grabs 2 sticks and starts clapping them together and yelling, "Fuck off!" Amar hears us screaming, so he rushes down to find us and we all start making our way back down together. By then it was around 4:35 a.m. I remember looking at the time and praying that the sun would just rise faster. I was so tired of being in pitch black darkness. I really think God answered my prayer because I got 5 seconds of reception to my phone. I genuinely think it was a miracle because we were so deep in the jungle, but I was able to see the map really quick before I lost signal again and see how far off path we were. At that point, I didn't even want to finish the hike, but after 4 hours in pitch darkness and running away from animals in the Malaysian jungle, we finally reached the top in time for sunrise. We were exhausted, sore, tired, and still shaken up. We spent a good amount of time just laying there in silence. I don't think either of us could believe the night we just had. As scary as it was and how tense we were up there, it wasn't long until we started cracking jokes about our adventure.
And I was just like, let's just go here. Let's just shout at Amar.
I was like, Santa Maria, Madre de Dios.
You could tell by how she sounded when she was calling, you know.
My
Let's
gut
stop
told
going up. She's like, I'm like, well, there's no other way. Just stop going up, please. Stop.
My gut told me that wasn't the right way, and I was right.
No, just stop going up. Go down. Let's go down, please. Let's go down. And then the animals came, and I came into that thing, and then I stopped, and she's like, keep hitting, keep doing that, keep doing it. The fuck is this? So what do you think it was? Monkeys? Like it literally had red eyes.
Just a monkey.
Yeah. Hate it.
Now we're happy.
Yeah. Until it's time to go down.
There's mountains.
What's that side?
Was it worth it? Sure. Would I do it again? Fuck no. That hike made me hate hikes for a while, but the hike back down. And actually see this time.
Oh, now they can see this.
See what we did in the dark. Wow.
Yeah, I'm joking. That would be an invitation for rabies.
What is?
Trying to find that monkey and punching it. light at the end of the tunnel. What do we have to say? What's the rating?
That took an hour and 20 minutes to get back down, but it took us 3 hours.
And this is exactly why I said it's easier to go down than it is to go up.
We'll never do this again.
Oh, I'm never doing this again. The top was beautiful, but... And that gentleman over there was very helpful. But...
Which gentleman?
We are done. That one over there that's running away from us. He's so pissed off.
I'm so sweaty. It was so hot doing it in this set, but I'm also glad that I did it in the set because none of the sticky fungus bugs were touching my skin. Oh, I thought I was sweating. Am I sweating? Now I'm just chilling here by the falls. Pretty. Over there are the cable cars. I don't know if you can see them, but they're really tiny. And the cable cars take you all the way up. We were literally higher than that peak. So I feel like I don't even have to do the cable cars anymore. Chilling here now. I'm really glad that hike is over. It was something.
If you're like walking slow and stop and...
This was an amazing experience, but it's just one of those you never repeat again. I will never repeat again. And he kept saying 5 minutes. No, we're close, we're almost there, and it just pissed me off. Like, it just made me want to give up because every time he keeps saying we're almost there, and then when I look up, it's just more climbing, and I was just like, yeah, I'm over this. I give up.
She was like, oh, I said 5 minutes, 1 hour ago. She would finish like a cliff, climbing up a cliff, and then she'd look up and there would be another cliff and she'd be like, I'm done, I'm not doing this.
This I've never done before and I'll never do again.
I'm not gonna tell my mom about it until I show her the video, the vlog from it.
I had to tell my mom. I'm my mother's only daughter. There's no way. My mother was gonna, I had to tell my mom. That's the first thing I thought about.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, damn, my mom was right.
When I said I was coming to Malaysia, my mom was like, please don't be your usual self. Don't do stupid things. And that's exactly what I did. That was my first trekking experience and I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. I promise you.
Rough.
It's rough. I can show you all my hiking pictures from South Africa. Nothing like that. What you have in South Africa. You're just walking to see the lions, the giraffes. That's what you're doing. You're not... There's no like high climbs. Nothing like... At some point I thought I broke my ankle.
I thought we were gonna get bit by a bat.
It was that thing with the red eyes.
A snake.
I don't know, snakes are fine. We have snakes in our yard. Growing up, like, you always came across snakes. And my uncle would like take it by hand, like, you have snakes. Snakes are fine. Because at some point our mom shouted and clapped because something was approaching us. And when you were down and I said oh, I was like, Gabby, go, there's an animal chasing us, go. I was so scared. Oh my god, I was so scared.
I had nowhere to run.
I know, and you just stood there, and I have the stick, and I'm just hitting everywhere, and I'm just like, dude, move, there's an animal behind us. She had 2 sticks, she's dying. And my stick dropped. And I was swearing, and I was just like, oh god.
I started praying.
I was about to say, and this is before Gabby started praying. I was shook. I was like, huh? I just heard you Spanish. I was like, huh? You pray in Spanish. As soon as you started praying, my English just went away. There was
I couldn't understand you for a while.
Yeah, because there was just no English coming out. I was just like, oh, and I kept speaking in Zulu, and I was just like, oh, my mother, my poor mother, what's going to happen to her when I die? I almost cried. I was like, and I kept saying, Gabby, move, and this one doesn't want to move, and it just made me sad even more. Oh no, I'm not doing that again.